Cactus.
You blowing smoke up my ass, buddy, or what's going on here?
Cactus.
Cactus?
Cactus.
You've got to be crapping on my balls.
Cactus.
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 Cactus. Cactus.
At 12 o'clock midnight? Fuck you!
Cactus.
Cactus this cocksucker.
How about if I come down and punch your head off?
Cactus.
Holy crap, El Hombre. That was an amazing new intro song you made for us. What a great way to come back after an entire week of not doing shows. That was created by El Hombre, who's done a lot of songs for the show. Thanks, El Hombre! So you're all listening to the Snowplow Show. I'm your host, Brad, aka Roy, aka RBCP. And today is November 15th, 2016. Assuming I actually get this show put out today. I've tried to do a show the last 2 days, but I've had some issues. We've had kind of a situation here in the Situation Room. And maybe this is a good time to mention who today's sponsor is. Today's sponsor is High School Graduate. Thanks for supporting the show, High School Graduate, and it is completely your fault that I got raided by the FBI last week. That's what you get for sponsoring the show. I'm blaming it all on you. Unfortunately, I'm not kidding at all. The situation in the Situation Room is that all of my computers are missing. They were taken away exactly a week ago from today. I was awoken at the ungodly hour of 8 in the morning by a knock at the door, and I ran downstairs, and there's the FBI. And I forget exactly how many there were. I guess I would estimate maybe 6 to 8 FBI agents in here, all over the Situation Room, all over my house. They took the Asterix machine, they took the main Snowplow Show machine, my laptop, my phone, the tablet, the phones that I had mounted up here as a soundboard and the music thing and security camera monitor and stuff like that. Those are gone. And I really don't know how much I should say about this whole thing. I can say that it is because of something I did, and it wasn't prank call related exactly, it was show related. And I guess I can say that it has something to do with how I got some numbers for a certain show quite a while ago. So my charges aren't exactly, I mean, they haven't actually made any charges yet. They just arrived with a search warrant and took a bunch of stuff. But the thing that they're worried about was it falls under computer hacking, even though I didn't actually do any computer hacking, but it was unauthorized access. And I totally did it. I didn't try to deny it or anything. And the agents were really nice. You know, they just came in and did their thing. They were super nice to me. I didn't get arrested or handcuffed or anything like that. They're just kind of like, maybe you should just leave for a few hours. Let us do our thing here. Asked me a bunch of questions and stuff. So basically, I have the best excuse ever for being late doing a show. You know, taking, 8 days now to get a show out. And just fair warning, you guys, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to do pranks on today's show. Because my equipment is a mess right now. I've got a laptop here that I'm buying from my daughter. And then the secondary laptop, the one that is actually recording this right now and not doing a very good job, by the way, it's this really old laptop. It's been sitting in the bottom of a closet forever. It belongs to Sunshine, and it's Windows Vista. It doesn't even have a battery in it. I've got it sitting on a shelf underneath my desk and hooked it up to the monitor for the old system. They didn't take my monitors. That was really nice of them. And it seems to be doing the trick, but I don't know. I think I'm going to have to find something else ASAP. But I'm going to try my best to do a show today. But if I can't, then that means I'm going to play old stuff or something. And probably today's show is going to be shorter than normal because I just need to get this done. I've gotten a late start today because I've been fucking with equipment and everything. And right now my voice is echoing. I feel like, a DJ from the 1970s. It's like a weird reverb echo thing happening. You guys can't hear it, but I sure can, and it makes it really hard to talk. And I'm kind of thinking if I call anyone, they're going to hear this too. They're going to hear the echoing. So I've got to mess with settings on this Vista, try and get things working. But we'll see in just a few minutes after I record this intro. I'm going to try and do some things and we will see how it goes. But I am completely serious. The PLA Situation Room was raided by the FBI last week. I was going to keep this all to myself until I get more information and find out what's going on. But then I decided why keep it secret? I always keep secrets from you guys. I need to stop keeping secrets. I never even told you guys I got swatted last April. Or at least they tried to swat me. They did a horrible job at it. They didn't even have my address right. So instead of swatting me, it's more like they swatted the neighborhood. You know, like every house around here got a knock on the door to ask if anyone was dead inside. And I can't imagine who would have done that. You know, not a clue. Who could it have possibly been? Nobody knows for sure. But it's been an interesting year for the Snowplow show. Hopefully this whole FBI thing won't screw up the show in any way. But, you know, things are pretty crazy around here, so I hope you guys just kind of hang in there and try and be patient with me if I take a while to do shows. But I think I should be back up to more or less normal for now, once I get this computer worked out and the echo goes away. On top of all this, I've been sick all week. I think on the last show I was mentioning that, or I was having troubles breathing or something. That was like Friday, like 2 Fridays ago. And I'm just now getting over that finally. Not to complain a bunch at you guys, but holy crap, what a week. In happier news, I think on the last show I mentioned that whole Tenants from Hell water prank that was confusing a lot of people. And I think I said I had something like 50,000 views on that video of people who didn't understand that it was a prank. They thought the whole thing was real and they were kind of leaving funny comments and stuff. You know, like, oh my god, this guy is such an idiot for actually putting a pool in his house. They were all taking it seriously. And I noticed something this past week, that it's not just one video. There's 3 videos of people doing this. And I'm not going to try and read comments on the video this time. I tried that last time and I don't know, I couldn't find the best ones. All I know is that they keep coming in and they make me laugh a lot. All these people thinking the whole thing's serious and saying things like, oh my god, this guy has no respect for other people's property. And you guys have been great about it. You've been leaving comments to those people on that video, just kind of, you know, messing with them a little bit and making fun of them for taking it seriously and not realizing that a channel called The Phone Losers of America just might be a prank call channel. But anyway, there's not just one video, there's 3. They're all called Tenants from Hell. One's called Indoor Pool Leak. That's the top one. I didn't even mention that one on the last show. That one, it currently has 178,000 views. And then the next one down, I think I said it had 50,000 views last time. It now has 92,000. That's the one called The House is Not a Pool. And then there's a third one with 30,000 views, Issues with Water. So since you guys have been having so much fun in the comments over there, I'm going to put a link to all 3 of those videos if you'd like to go in and say hilarious things to people who are taking it seriously. Normally I don't encourage a bunch of crazy drama in my comments, but come on, how can we not mess with these people?
Guess what? Corey Haim and Corey Feldman are giving out their personal numbers. If you call 1-900-909-3700, you can listen to their private phone messages and get their personal number where you can leave them a message of your own. $2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Ask your parents before you call. 1-900-909-3700.
If you call me right now, I'll give you my private number. You call that number, and you'll hear a recording, and I'll give you my personal number if you call that, and we'll wrap.
I've got a request here from Alex, and he wants me to call this guy named William that works in a pawn shop, and Alex says he's a big redneck. He hates gays. Tell him you're calling about a gay cruise he won. He'll go nuts. I think this sounds like a good one to test out prank calls on. So I guess let's see if this works. I'm just calling straight from Google, like actually from the old carding number, which I still have, even though I said I was going to get rid of it. Never got around to that, but I no longer have an asterisk server in my house. It seems to be gone for some reason.
Pawn shop.
Hello, is this William?
Talking.
Oh, hey, William, this is Dave from Carnival Cruises, and I'm just calling to let you know that you won a gay cruise. It's like a cruise.
Really. I'm a monkey's uncle, too, because you've been had.
No, it's just for gay people like you. It's all right.
No, I'm not that way, sir. I don't think so.
Oh, no, it's okay. You don't have to be ashamed here. We're all human beings. William? Okay, he hung right up. I don't know, Alex. I don't think he went nuts exactly. I feel like I was lied to. I was told he was going to go nuts, and he didn't go nuts. And I'm not sure you can blame that one on me. Let's just try one more time real quick.
Go to things.
Hey, we got off on the wrong foot, sir. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed.
We sure did. Don't be calling at you. I'll tell you right now, I didn't give you no phone call. I'm not gay either, partner.
No,
I am a straight male. I don't appreciate that.
You don't have to be ashamed to be gay. We're all
I don't care
humans.
what you think. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I don't care. I don't care what about this. Stay in my own world. You stay in your world. You stay in my world, right?
Right, but no, I'm just telling you, want to cruise. You can hang out with, people
I don't
just
care
like
what you want to do. I'm not going with that BS, all right?
But it's a
don't
free cruise.
Me no more.
It's a
don't
free
call me
cruise.
no more, sir.
Sir, look.
Sir, you want to be turned into a local police department?
No, I don't want that. I was trying to give you the free
shut up and leave
cruise.
me alone now, all right? I got business to operate. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye, honey, baby, sweetie pie. He's gone. It's really confusing that there's no hang-up sound anymore. I miss my hang-up sound, you guys. I'm just gonna start doing it manually from now on. Doot-doot. That's what I have to do after every single call from now on. I'm gonna go doot-doot. Or I guess, maybe I could just find the sound effect or something. But no, that's not nearly as much fun. I've got to do it myself on every single call. Okay, Alex, thank you. He actually went nuts. It took a couple calls, but he went nuts. Let's see what else we have here. Looks like we have something from Cactus Rider. I really hope these pranks are recording okay, because this machine that I'm recording onto, the Vista thing, it's so slow that the, Adobe Audition, it just kind of stops every once in a while, and I can't see it doing anything, but then all of a sudden it comes back, and it doesn't appear that I've lost anything, but maybe I have, hopefully I haven't. Damn Vista. It's all high school graduates' fault. Anyway, it looks like Cactus Rider, he says, "This gem of a gal and her husband are hardcore into their lawn. Yes, they even water it while it's raining and during restricted water usage. So a good old-fashioned lawn killer prank would be good." She also refers to lawnmowers as those big machines. Passive-aggressively keeps cars from parking either side of their corner lot, claiming worrying damage to that parked car. I'm not sure what that means. But these people are from Pennsylvania. Do they actually have water shortage, whatever things there, restricted water? I've never heard of that there. I thought that was just a California thing. This one's in the same area code as the PLA voicemail line. It's in the 814, so I think I'm just going to call them from the PLA voicemail line. Oh, and that last guy, he didn't confirm if he could hear me echoing or not. I think he would have if he heard me echoing, because it's really bad. It's really hard to talk right now with my voice echoing back at me. It's like a quarter-second delay or something. I feel like I should be playing disco music on the FM radio. Hello? The hell was that? I don't think that was a fax machine. Maybe that was one of those things on their line with, if they're on the internet with their 56K modem, it lets them receive faxes and phone calls while they're online. You guys know about those, right? Everyone uses those. Okay, now that one's a fax machine. I guess they're just not home. That kind of sucks. Whatever, let's just move on to the next one. Here's one that seems simple enough. It says, "Ask Macy why she smells like fish." Okay, let's ask Macy why she smells like fish. This is from James. I usually, I don't know, I kind of skip past this sort of thing usually, but maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this will be amazing. Hello? Oh, they picked up and just hung up on me. See? See why I don't do these types of pranks? The hell was that?
Hello?
Hey, Macy?
Just kidding, I'm not here.
Ah, damn it.
The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at...
Totally got fooled on that one. Let's try one more time. Someone picked up. I heard a TV. I'm sure you guys heard it too. Then they just hung up on me. They're like, "Yep, that guy sounds like a telemarketer." Oh, and they picked up again, I think just as I was saying the word telemarketer. Here's one from Garrett. He wants me to call a guy named Donald, or Donnie. Donnie, he says Donald might be funny, but he goes by Donnie. Oh, and it's his dad. He says, "Donnie, my dad, he owns a tile business. He works super hard and is really good at what he does. Aw, that's so sweet. You're proud of your dad." He tiled a ton of Brahms restaurants around where we live and surrounding states. He does individuals as well. My dad is a pretty no-nonsense type of guy. He would get pretty mad right away, and I think it would be hilarious. Oh man, I hope Garrett is like sitting right there next to him when I call. He says, "I have often thought about doing the carding prank to him or the 'I killed your grass,' but I wonder if there's any way I could disguise my voice Anyway, I think of the pranks you do to people would work on him, but if you want to be specific, go Tile. Also, he has a big monster truck of a vehicle. It's silly how big it is. You could call and talk about his gay truck too, LOL. Let's give this guy a call and see how this goes.
Hello?
Hello, Donnie?
Yes.
Hey, this is Roy. I work at the Brahms restaurant. You did our tiles not too long ago.
Okay.
And, did you pick the color, or did, like, corporate tell you what to pick? You know, the color of the tiles?
I don't know what store you're at. What store are you talking about? Sorry.
Oh, it's the one over on Commerce. You know, like, I was just wondering, because these tiles are just ugly. Like, I was wondering if you did it, or if corporate did it. Like, they're just ugly and just kind of stupid looking, you know?
You got the wrong number, I think.
Oh, no, it's definitely you. You left your number, your card or whatever here, and you did our restaurant, and, I don't know, these tiles are just fucking ugly.
Who is Roy?
What?
Who is Roy?
I'm the assistant manager here, and basically I'm calling to tell you you're not welcome in our restaurant anymore, like if you ever wanted to come here and eat, because I think it's just disgusting what you've done to our restaurant. Looks like a hobo restaurant.
Really?
Looks like the kind of restaurant hobos would eat at.
Right, okay.
And, I don't know, it's just... Terrible, terrible job. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, I feel like it. You know what?
Shame on you.
Where are you at?
I'm at work right now. I'm here at the Brahms.
In Commerce?
Yeah. No, it's on Commerce.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about. What state are you in?
Oh, all of a sudden, you don't remember putting our tiles in. How convenient.
All right. Who is this? What do you need?
Well, my name's Roy. I'm the assistant manager here at the Brahms. I was just hoping you could apologize for doing this to our store.
No, you can kiss my ass. I don't know who you are.
Well, it's made our clientele, like, really go downhill. It's just hobos that eat here now. A bunch of fucking hobos.
This is Greg, isn't it? Now
What?
I got the name. It's Greg, isn't it?
Greg, no, I'm not Greg. This is Roy. I'm the assistant manager.
Yeah.
I'm calling to say fuck you for what you did to our restaurant. Like, I don't even want to work here anymore. I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't want you there either.
Oh no, they love me here. I just got a raise and I'm ready to leave.
Hey, I'll get with you, and I mean, I'll come over and look at it if you tell me where this is at. I'll meet you there right in however long it takes me to get there.
I'm gonna go home and get my bat, and I'm just gonna start smashing these tiles on the floor. I'm just gonna smash them up.
You do that,
and it'll look nicer. It'll look nicer than what you did to our restaurant.
Okay.
Yep, and you're no longer welcome here. Like, you know, if you want to eat somewhere, just go somewhere else.
That's perfect.
Go to McDonald's where you belong.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, that's all I needed, you know. Just wanted to tell you, you're kind of a jerk.
Get together and talk about it. We can get together and talk about it.
Well, no, it's okay. We just did, and I feel better now. I feel better.
Do you?
That I got to tell you how much you suck, and you're terrible at your job.
Okay.
I bet you don't even work super hard at all.
I don't. I work hard on your wife.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, I do.
We'll see about that, motherfucker. You stay the fuck away from my wife.
Oh, whatever. Who is it?
I've told you several times. It's Roy, assistant manager.
All right, I gotta go. You don't tell me who this is. I ain't got time for you.
I don't care. I don't want to talk to you anyway. I don't want to talk to a bad tile man.
All right, I'm hanging up now.
I'm going to recommend that they never hire you for another job again.
You do that. You go talk to Jim, friend.
Okay, I will. Just watch. I will.
You do that.
All right. Well, bye. Oh, he hung up on me. Doo-doot. Got to make the doo-doot sound. And holy crap, Garrett, your dad just said he's fucking my wife. I think you better report this to your mom. Definitely let your mom know as soon as possible that your dad is threatening to fuck my wife. In fact, I don't appreciate it, Garrett. I think your dad owes me an apology, or some free tile work, maybe. I don't know. I've been through enough this week. I don't need someone threatening to fuck my wife. especially because I don't have one. Here's one from someone that's anonymous. He wants me to call name Brian, and he says, call as Trans Global Solutions and request impolitely that he return immediately the approximately 16 bags of shrimp back to the yard, and the yard is in quotes. And I don't know what any of that means. Like, I'm kind of afraid to say this. It sounds like this is some kind of a code phrase that's going to get someone killed. Not sure about this one, but I'm going to call it and attempt to say all that stuff. I have to request it impolitely. I don't know how to be impolite, you guys. How do you do that? I'm too nice.
Hello.
Hello, Brian?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Steve from Trans Global Solutions.
From where?
From Trans Global Solutions.
Okay.
I'm just calling to ask you to immediately return those 16 bags of shrimp back to the yard. Right now.
What?
You need to bring the shrimp back. There's 16 bags of shrimp you took.
I do not know what you were talking about.
Oh, sure you don't. You're full of shit, man. Just come on. Come on. We saw you do it. We've got it on video. You need to bring that shrimp back.
Okay.
You better...
I'll get right on it.
Yeah, get over here ASAP.
Okay. All right, I gotta go.
How long is it going to take? Hey, you better not hang up on me. I guess he hung up on me. Oh yeah, doot. There we go. I don't know, anonymous requester. I think that one kind of sucked. I really should just take that out of the show. But whatever. Let's see what else I have here. Here's one from Bob. He says, can you please prank my cousin? He's a prick. He brags all the time about how awesome he is because he started his own mildly successful app company. Ooh, sounds like someone's jealous. His name is Luke. The app lets you take pictures and share them within your company. Can you call him and say you're using the app for some sort of sinister purpose or something? Or tell him that the app is malfunctioning and it's taking pictures throughout the day and sharing them in your company? Yeah, from the bathroom. That's what I'll say. If you have any better ideas, that would be great too. Oh, thanks. He's given me permission to use my own ideas. That's awesome. Let's call up Luke, see what happens.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to reach.
Luke.
Steve from Apple.
This is Luke.
Oh, hey, Luke. This is Steve from Apple. I'm just calling about your apps here in the App Store. I just needed to let you know we're going to have to pull all of those down. All of your apps. Your apps in the App Store, we're going to have to take those down because of the Well, it looks like we found malware in all of them, and we're not sure if you put that there on purpose or maybe your machine's just infected and it infected your app when you sent it. But you can't be putting malware apps in our App Store. We have a strict policy against that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that wasn't intentional. What? Sorry, can I get your name and your email?
Oh, sure, it's Steve. And no, you can't have my email. It's a private email. I'm just trying to let you know that we know you're putting malware in the apps, and we're taking your apps down, and we can't have that here. This isn't Android, okay?
All right, Steve. Thanks, buddy.
All right, yeah, Steve Jobs. If that's you can write that down.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yep, it does.
It's all coming together.
What?
I mean, do you have like a reason for this call other than this, or?
Oh no, I'm required to let you know. It's just our policy. I'm calling to let you know about your app. It's also just kind of a stupid app. I mean, what the hell? Take pictures.
You don't like the app?
Well, no, it's not. That's not why we're taking it down. We're taking it down because of the malware. But also, it's just kind of stupid and ugly, and it reflects badly on our company.
Oh, on Apple. What's your job title again?
I'm the CEO.
Oh, gotcha.
Steve
Back
Jobs.
from the dead.
Oh, you just don't listen to the news. The news is full of shit. I've never died.
Clearly.
That story was greatly exaggerated.
If you do have any actual feedback about the app, I'd be open to hearing that.
Okay, it's ugly and stupid.
You don't like it?
Well, yeah, it's just a personal opinion. Don't take it too personally. But that's not why we're taking it down. Yeah. It's all the malware.
Oh, it's all the malware. Gotcha.
Yep, all that malware. You put
right,
so much malware into it.
Enjoy your afternoon or evening in Rhode Island.
Oh, well, I'm not in Rhode Island. I'm in Cupertino, New Mexico. Here where Apple's located. Oh, dude, he hung up. I should call him back and be like, hey, your cousin made me do that. He just doesn't like you. He thinks you're a prick. I'm thinking he didn't believe it, though. Call me crazy, but I don't think he was buying it. You know what? I think I've had enough of failing at pranks, so I'm gonna stop doing them for this show because it's kinda getting late and, I still gotta edit this all together, and I imagine that's gonna be a big pain in the ass because I don't have any of my stuff anymore. Normally I have directories full of all the things I need, but not anymore because they're all gone. Well, except everything that was in the PLA Media Pack. I downloaded the torrent the other day, and luckily I put in all the music beds and the intros. Not that I need those anymore because El Hombre made that amazing intro for the show today. I'm just kind of thinking, fuck all of the previous intros, I'm just going to use that one forever. But anyway, my point is, I'm going to play voicemails probably for the rest of the show. I haven't even really edited anything I've done yet today, so I don't know how long this show is. Maybe it's 2 hours, I don't know. And I had a bunch of voicemails already. I'm sure they're just piling up after this past week of not doing anything. So first, let's do all the most recent voicemails from the past week, see how much you guys have been complaining about me not doing shows all week.
Hello, RBCP. It's Willie Bro, from the guy who made the logos for the GTA crew a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone uses that still.
I do.
Wondering
I have not moved on from GTA, you guys. Or, I guess I have a little because the FBI now has the computer that I was using to play GTA, but this past week, without my computer, I've just been using the Xbox and playing the hobo version of GTA on the Xbox 360. So I'm still there. I'm still a member of the crew.
One thing I've been thinking about lately is a long time ago on one of the shows, you played a song. I don't know what it was called, but it was something in the lyrics on a guy jumping out of a plane, and then the Grim Reaper seeing him over the ocean, and then something about a monster.
That's what's his face. That's Lemon Demon. It's called I've Got Some Falling to Do by Lemon Demon. And you have just decided what song we're going to play at the end of today's show.
Very vague, but I really want to know the name of that song, and I can't find the show anywhere.
Yeah.
So if you know...
I've played that on quite a few shows.
So. Also, you're doing a great job.
Aww.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
Bye.
Oh, not the great work, not the excellent work, just the good work. You really just had to get a good jab in at me there at the end, didn't you? Just tell me I'm doing a good job. Whatever, Willie Bros.
And pulverize the fucking cell wall!
What?
Holy shit!
I didn't understand that.
And pulverize the fucking cell wall! Holy shit!
Okay, whatever. That was left on November 8th. The day that I got raided, the day after Trump became president. Maybe he's upset about that. Let's just assume that's what it is. Damn it, Trump.
Hi, Roy. This is Donald Trump. That's right.
Hey,
the
President
Donald.
Trump.
I heard your show. You were campaigning for me. I just want to thank you, Roy.
I totally called it, by the way. I remember I said something about President Donald Trump at some point during the last show. So clearly I'm psychic.
Thank you so fucking much. We are going to fuck them. Grope them right by the pussies. And you, Roy, you are going to be... Look, I gotta be honest. Mike's a loser. Mike is trash.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mike.
But Roy, you. I wish I'd been on your show beforehand, Roy. You, my friend, would have been my vice president.
Aw.
That's right.
Thanks,
Cactus,
Donald.
Roy.
What a nice guy.
Hey, Roy, this is Miguel in Missouri. Actually, I'll just say Miguel D from now on because I think there's already a Miguel that calls in. Listen, the other day, yesterday, I used the word, I used the phrase...
Steal Miguel's identity, goddammit. And now I just interrupted you. Let me rewind.
Listen, the other day, yesterday, I used the phrase crazy talk in a serious conversation, in a formal conversation. My gosh,
That's great.
It's amazing the power of some of these words. I want to thank you for your ongoing lessons of interpersonal communications.
You're welcome.
You rock. Cheers.
I'm just glad people are picking up on the words that I can actually pronounce, like crazy talk. I don't know where crazy talk comes from. That's just something I've kind of said. I'm sure I picked it up from someone else at some point in the past.
Hey, Brad, long-time listener, first-time caller. I'll try to make this quick so I don't bore everybody to sleep. I'm from the upstate of South Carolina, and there's a local radio station here that's like a conservative talk show radio. And I heard an ad for a diesel truck service station. They had a testimonial from a trucker there, and he had a very trucker-like voice, the testimonial, somebody on the phone, and he said that he was
probably
from
Trucker
Roy,
Stan.
New Mexico, and that his trucks transport cactuses. So I just thought that had to be a listener somewhere that did that, and I thought it was awesome. And I hope they
That's amazing.
And talk about how they did it.
Hold on, I've got a call coming in. What's this? Is this okay? It's coming in on the carding. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up with you?
Not much.
Cactus, motherfucker.
Yeah, cactus.
That's right.
I'm surprised you answered. I'm a fan. I was just calling in. I was
Aw.
wondering if this number was still was still there.
Yeah, it is. I'm doing a show right now. You just interrupted. You fucking jerk.
Oh, cool. Am I on the show?
Maybe not. We'll see.
All right. Well, I love you, honey baby.
Oh, who's this? What's your name?
I don't really have a handle. I just Sean, I guess.
Fine. Well, okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Sean.
Thanks for interrupting my
Sean.
show, Sean.
All right. Cool. Bye. Love you.
All right. Bye. You too. All right. Let me shut this down. I don't need any more awkwardness from Sean. No, the awkwardness is all from me. I'm just kidding, Sean. And shit, where were we? I don't even know what that other guy was talking about. Oh yeah, the Roy, New Mexico trucking thing. That's amazing. I think I missed the last
Hey,
part
Brad,
of
long
it.
time listener, first time talking about how they did it, because I just thought that was so funny. Like, what are the odds of that? So anyways, to the cactus truck driver in Roy, New Mexico on Conservative Talk Show, you're awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Yep, whoever that was, that's pretty amazing if that really happened. I think everybody should call into conservative talk shows and pretend to be Roy, a truck driver from Roy, New Mexico, or whatever happened. I don't remember what he just said because of Sean. Sean broke my concentration.
I had a, I think, brilliant prank idea for you. Kind of a homework assignment. I think your fans should leave notes on neighborhood doors with dogs and said, "Your dog's been shitting in my yard. Call me, Roy. Let me get some feedback. Thanks."
I don't know. The thing with that is I can see that particular note, that wording and everything. I think they'd be more likely to just call the cops instead of calling me back. See, that's the thing with the car ding notes. I told everyone to write, sorry, I dinged your car, and just leave a phone number. And not that I'm trying to complain at you guys or anything, because the notes this year were great, but it seems like when people deviated from the note, that's when people wouldn't call me and they'd start calling the police and stuff. So that's my feedback. It's a good idea. I mean, that'd be cool to do something like that, but we gotta come up with something that's gonna make them feel more like, comfortable with calling me instead of afraid of their neighbor that's pissed about dog shit in their yard. I'd definitely like to do something with notes though, because that's kind of fun having you guys, do all the hard work for me. No, I'm kidding about that part, but no, it's nice to have you guys, being a part of the prank. Instead of just submitting pranks, you're going out there and doing weird things that make people call me.
Hey, Brad.
Hey there.
So this is, I'm a long-time listener, second-time caller. And,
why does everyone say that?
The first time that I called, you actually deleted my message, and I waited for like 4 months waiting for you to respond to that. But it was about you kicked me out of the live stream. But whatever, that's fine. Whatever, I'm over it. Anyway,
whatever.
The second thing I want to talk to you about is that I want to support you, but I'm a hobo right now.
Even after I kicked you out of the chat, you're going to support me? That's amazing.
And I will support you because I really love the Snowplow show. Third thing I wanted to say was that your show really helped me through some tough times, and I always had something to distract me.
Damn you, FBI, because right now I need my tablet sitting here so I can click on the sad music background stuff. But no, I can't do that because I don't have a tablet anymore. All right, sorry to interrupt your story.
From what was going on in my life, so thank you for doing this. You're helping a lot more people than you know. Fourth thing is do some more Facebook moms, because Facebook moms are the best part of the show, in my opinion. I think a lot more people like them than you give credit for.
Yeah, I like them too. They're
fifth
fun.
Thing is, what actually happened to Prank Call Nation? Because it still exists, but you jokingly don't acknowledge it, and so it's really confusing.
Well, it wasn't supposed to exist.
Could you give a clear explanation of what actually happened with you and Prank Call Nation? Are you just estranged with them, or Or what? What's the deal?
Crazy talk.
Bye.
Crazy talk. What happened to Prank Call Nation? It's pretty simple. We just kind of got sick of all the bullshit, all the drama. Prank Call Nation had the exact same problem that Cacti Radio had, that the people who weren't a part of the network, they got jealous and tried to take it down all the time. And it sucks, it just after 3 years or however long Prank Call Nation existed, it was pretty much just non-stop drama. It never ended. And it wasn't just one person. It was one person, and then it was another person, and then that person would stop, and then another person would take over. We would think, okay, this is it. It's finally over. This person's gone, and it would just start up again. So that's why I'm reluctant to start a real community with PLA anymore, because that stuff happens all the time, and that's the reason I never want to be a part of a network again, because then all the hosts' problems become the network's problems, and it turns into all the hosts' problems. It's just a pain in the ass. It sucks. I wish it could just be nice and everyone could just enjoy it, but there's always somebody messing it up. After we shut it down, I'm not the only one to get swatted. A couple, I don't know what I'm supposed to say and what I'm not supposed to say, but I will say I am not the only person that got swatted, and that sucks. We're just trying to have fun, do crazy things, and people are swatting us and adding our kids to Facebook and just kind of doing everything they can to fuck it all up, and I do my best to ignore it and just do my show. Stuff like that, it still happens all the time. Or, not too much, since I'm on my own, I guess. I'm definitely used to it. It's just kind of a part of doing this whole show thing. But there's no problems between me and Carlito and Dwight and Giad and everyone. We're all still the best of friends. We still we still net sex together all the time. And I know I've been kind of absent from the whole scene and everything. I want to get on those shows with Dwight and Carlito occasionally, but it seems like the nights that they're on, I'm doing something else. I can listen, but I can't really call in too easily. So I still love Prank Call Nation. I seriously thought it was going to be disbanded when all that stuff happened. But the Mixler's still there, the website's still there. That's where Laugh Track Matt and Zach's, they do their show. And Dwight still does shows, Carlito still does occasional shows, not as much as he used to. Oh, and that reminds me, everyone's been asking me if there's going to be a Thanksgiving thing this year. And I have no idea. I'm looking on Skype right now. Carlito's not online, so I can't ask him. But I'd say there's a good chance of it. There usually is some sort of Thanksgiving thing for some reason. It's kind of a tradition around these parts.
Hey, boy, it's Jag TV.
Who you calling boy?
I had a question.
Motherfucker.
2 questions, actually. One, I want to know if you still have that sword that I got you 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And the next question, what's your opinion on this?
Compact power and bullet explosives like Clonic Action combined with the specially designed extractor blade.
Extractor blade.
An amazing 10,000
My favorite commercial.
10,000! And it pulverizes the fucking walls!
Holy
you
shit!
Hear that shit? What the fuck?
Okay, I guess we know what that other message was about now. The one that I couldn't understand, he was saying that it pulverizes the fucking wall! And yes, Jag TV, I still have that weird sword thing that you sent me. I keep it right here in my room for home protection. If anyone ever breaks into my house, they're probably going to get their head chopped off. I was actually going to use that for Halloween this year, because I was a zombie killer. A bride and groom zombie killer. That's what me and Sunshine were. And we both had bloody bats with us, and I was going to have the sword thing, kind of strap it to my back or whatever, but that was just way too much effort. I just stuck with the bat, which was probably for the best. I probably would have, cut my fingers off messing with that sword thing. It's really sharp. Okay, let's listen to one last voicemail before I give up on this.
Hey, Brad, it's Slop Tart. I'm here with your mom again, and she wanted me to let you know that if you don't play my fucking voicemail on one of your next shows, that you are grounded for 2 weeks or more, depending on behavior.
I'm going to punch the wall.
So, in your best interest, you may want to go ahead and just play this on your next one.
Okay, I won't delete this.
If not, your mom will be speaking to you. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful Tuesday.
Thanks! Hey, look at that, it actually is Tuesday today, but this was left a week ago. In fact, this one was left right around the time my house was just filled with FBI agents. Coincidence? I think not. That's going to do it for today's show. I'm really sorry that today's show was kind of low on the actual prank calls, but I just wanted to get a show out to kind of let you guys know what's going on and everything. I definitely plan to do at least one more show this week, that's the plan anyway. Who knows what's going to happen, but I'm going to do like a full-sized show this week, and hopefully hobo-sode, because those are much easier to put together. No guarantees, because I'm still trying to get things set up, but things are looking pretty good. You know, I just have to fix a few issues around here, and I think I can start doing shows again, like normal. Hopefully the next show will have much more prank calls in it. In fact, here, before I finish this whole show thing, let's just play a prank call real quick. Let's play an old one. I'm just going to grab something from the PLA media pack thing, the torrent. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, you guys. You know, like, I lost everything. They took all the hard drives. I don't have any backups of anything. It's all just gone. And I'm going to get it back, by the way. They say maximum is usually 4 months. They just want to go through all my shit and make sure I'm not up to anything too crazy, which, you know, I'm not. For the most part, there's a lot of weird stuff on there. I mean, I kind of feel bad for him because there's just so much stuff. I'm like a pack rat with data. Like, I have screen captures that I took from bulletin board systems in the early 90s, like 1991, 1992. I have all these screen captures. That's how much of a pack rat I am. So, you know, times all those screen captures, I'm talking like, you know, 100 or something, times, you know, the past 20, 30 years, whatever it's been, and there's just shitloads of stuff in there. In fact, the thing I'm the most worried about, I may as well just admit this on the air, you guys. I'm going to tell you what I'm really worried about the FBI finding on my hard drives. You know all these songs I do, like Free Water and Flip All the Switches, and everything else I've done in the past few years, they're gonna hear like all my horrible karaoke sounding tracks, you know, like with no music backing, no effects, just me belting out lyrics, and they sound awful. Like when I put those songs together, you know, I put all the instrumental stuff together, and then there's like, 20 tracks of the vocals. Because, let's face it, I don't have the best singing voice or rapping voice or anything like that, so I do it over and over and over until I get it perfect, and you know, I'm cutting and pasting, I'm taking out the parts where my voice is just really embarrassing and flat and stuff, and I still don't get it all. You guys have heard the songs, of course. But that's the worst thing about all of this. They're like FBI agents probably right now. At this very moment, they're just like laughing hysterically at my hundreds of takes that happened before I finished the song. That's without a doubt the worst thing about all of this, you guys. I'm probably going to end up in court and one of them's going to accidentally play a few of those tracks. Be like, oops, sorry, my fault. I meant to play this one. Anyway, where was I going with all of this? Oh yeah, I was going to play a prank, and I'm just going to choose something off of the PLA Media Pack torrent, which everyone can find by going to phonelosers.org/torrent. In fact, that torrent is the only reason I have anything for the show still. I think I mentioned that at the beginning, didn't I? I should just shut up about it. But you guys are awesome for seeding the torrent. I was able to get it, you know, within a day. And it, you know, it has all my music beds and intros. Yeah, I talked about this already. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to play an old prank before we end the show today, so you guys don't feel totally cheated. So here you go. Here's an old prank.
Hello?
Hello, Sharon?
Yeah?
Hey, this is Dave from Video.
Yeah?
Hey, see here now. It looks like you have a late fee that we didn't catch before tonight when you got your video. So can you come over right now and pay that?
How much is that?
$13. You goddamn deadbeat! Get over here and pay this money.
What's that?
I said you're a goddamn deadbeat, and you need to pay your fine. Like a Christian. Ma'am?
Yes.
So how long will it take you to get here?
I'll be there in... It takes maybe 10 minutes to get there.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm going to put you on with Matt. And Matt's gonna tell you how it is, you motherfucker. Just a minute, please. Here you go.
Hi. Sorry. Ma'am?
Yes.
You're stealing from our company, and our new employees shouldn't have rented you a video with that kind of late fee.
The reason I don't have dental is because of you. Sorry, Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Like, you're technically banned right now, and somehow you slipped through a loophole with the new employees, so just please come pay the $13.95, and this will all be forgotten, and you'll be considered a good person again, okay? So when can we expect you at the store?
In 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put you on with Chelsea now, and Chelsea's going to yell at you too. Okay, well, Holiday is really pissed
Hi,
off.
this is Mr. Holiday. How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing well, sir.
Well, ma'am, I wish I could say the same thing, because that $13, you know what they could have gone towards?
No.
Can you take a guess? Well, my child needed chemotherapy, and now I'm $13 short of it, and now I can't pay it. And that's all because of you, because you wanted to rent your damn movie for like 1 day longer. So thanks. Thanks a whole lot. If you come in here, I'm going to be really upset with you.
Ma'am, just come to the store and pay your bill. He's on his way out the door anyway. Just please get here shortly, okay?
Okay.
Oh, ma'am, just a minute.
Just
Chelsea,
bring cash.
Chelsea hung up. Motherfucker. Trevor?
Yeah.
Cool Rob, can you talk to this lady? She needs a talking to.
Ma'am, we need you to return this movie.
Which movie is that?
It's the horror movie that you rented. Let me find the paperwork here. It's
horrible. She just needs to get
somewhere.
here and pay the late fee. If she pays the late fee, she can keep the film for the day.
Well, yeah.
Just get here
'cause
and pay the late fee, all right?
You're already way past the mark, so now you just need to come in and pay the fees, and then you can just keep the movie.
What movie is that?
Ma'am, I'm going to put you on with the district manager. His name's Dave. Here you go, Dave.
Hi, this is Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Ma'am?
Which movie
Hi.
am I?
Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to pull up that information and discuss it over the phone. However, if you come into the store, we will be able to work this all out without having to get the police involved.
But what movie am I late with?
I can't tell you that over the phone, man. It's against corporate policy. However, if you come in, I can discuss everything with you without having to involve the police and potentially FBI. I'm getting quite a bit of feedback from your phone. Can you come? Can you be in the store in about 10 minutes?
Yes, I'll be there.
Ma'am, I'm going to put you on with the president of Blockbuster Video, Robert E. Allen. Here you go, Robert.
Hello.
You're the person that damn near bankrupted our company.
Hey,
You stupid fucking cunt.
you need to pay your late fees.
Pay.
It's people like you that are making our business plan fail.
All right, everyone, that was the old prank that I played today. Hopefully it was a good one. I have no idea what it is. I'm going to figure that out after I record this stuff. You know, I have a lot to do still to put this show together. I still have to install Mixcraft, my multi-track editing thing that I use for shows. My Mixcraft is gone. All my software is gone. I've got to put everything back. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this done today, but hopefully I do. Thanks once again, everyone, for listening and for being patient with me for the past week. I know I didn't give you guys much information. I just kind of tweeted that I was having equipment issues. But I will keep you all updated. I'll let you know what's going on with the case, or, you know, whatever it's going to turn into. Or at least until my lawyer is like, you know, what the fuck are you doing? Quit talking about it on the show, you idiot. I'm going to end today's show with a song that was requested in the voicemails. I can't even remember who asked for it now. This is a song by Lemon Demon. It's called I've Got Some Falling to Do. I don't even have the MP3 of this. I'm just going to have to record it straight off of YouTube or something. All my music's gone. It sucks. And I actually paid for that one. Thanks once again, high school graduate, for supporting today's show. This is all your fault. Thanks a lot, high school graduate.
In an airplane, I was flying, just a flight attendant guy. I can be clumsy, and I stumbled out the door into the sky. Now I am falling through the air, wind and regret flow through my hair. All I can do right now is stare down at the ocean. Suddenly, there's a ring in my cell phone. I pick it up. It's the angel of death, and he says, "What's up?" I said, "What is it this time?" And he's like,